Revoltech recently came out with the amazing Yamaguchi Winter Soldier, so of course I decided to get my hands on it and show you guys everything about it. Starting with the front of the box, we've got names, titles, and a full image of the figure. On one side, we have two different pictures showing the figure off. Onto the back, we've got several pictures with poses the figure is able to achieve, a full body shot, and a picture showing off all the accessories that come included. The other side has more names and titles, as well as the image we saw on the back. The top is Winter Soldier's title in a comic style, as well as the packaging style, and nonsense on the bottom. But by now, you already know we're not here for the box. We're here for the figure and all the good stuff that comes inside. So let's get Bucky out of his packaging, clean him up a bit, and get right to it. Starting off the accessories, we've got the base faceplate, and you'll see with the others that they do suffer that anime look, which I know isn't for everyone. You've got two other faceplates, one looking to the left and the other to the right. Here we have an angry faceplate with grit teeth. And here's my favorite faceplate, the Domino mask one. It's my personal favorite look for him. Also, to switch faceplates, all you have to do is pull down on the faceplate, away from the hair, and boom. And now that we have my favorite faceplate off, let's grab our next accessory, which can be attached to any faceplate, the mask. This look is exactly how I want to keep this figure looking. Moving on to the hands, we have our good old fists. We get two trigger finger hands, even though this figure comes with no guns. And then lastly, we have some open hands. And as you can see on the metal arm, the hand has a peg as well meant to hold Captain America's shield, but we'll get to that. For weapons, we only get two knives which can be held by the trigger finger hands. You also get a few pouches and other little things that can be tabbed all throughout Winter Soldier's body. Now, like I mentioned before, we get trigger finger hands, but no guns to trigger. Now, Revoltech does have a gun pack coming soon, which works well for Winter Soldier, but for now, I decided to see if other companies' weapon accessories would fit. So here we have it, none other than the Action Force Weapons Pack Echo. It brings quite a few different gun variations, so let's try them on him and see if they work. So as you can see with this first gun, it fits in the hands well, doesn't slip out of the hands, and it's a fitting size as well. Here we have some pistols that work in the hands as well. So yeah, if you don't have any gun accessories from Revoltech, get yourself some from Valaverse in the meantime. It doesn't have to be this specific pack either. I think any will work. Now backtracking to the shield holding hand. If you got the bonus part for a few extra dollars when getting this figure, you'd get the shield included. If you didn't, like myself, you wouldn't have a shield included. But luckily for me, I already own the amazing Yamaguchi Captain America, so I happen to have a shield on hand already. If you're familiar with the shield and how to connect it to the hand, if you aren't, you should definitely go watch my review on Cap. You'll just connect the same parts as you would with Cap, and simply peg it into Winter Soldier's hand like so. And just like that, you have Bucky holding the shield. And funny enough, I feel like it fits better on this figure than on my Captain America figure. Alright, starting off Bucky's articulation, we have this articulated piece of hair on the back that allows you to look this far up, which is pretty damn high, as well as this low. And this is also thanks to the articulated neck, so your head gets a lot of movement all around. Now this being an amazing Yamaguchi figure, your arms can reach very high up with ease. They can spin around, you get some bicep swivel, good bend at the elbow, and good movement on the wrist as usual. You have a diaphragm cut to allow you to tilt all around, ball joint at the waist to twist and turn, and all together allowing you to bend this far back and this far forwards. Your legs can split this far apart, you get some thigh swivel, really good bend at the knee with a sculpt that blends in well, you get some boot swivel, and of course, your standard Yamaguchi ankle movement and toe articulation. So this being an amazing Yamaguchi figure, I think it comes to no surprise that Winter Soldier can hit all kinds of poses with ease. Starting off the size comparison, here we have Winter Soldier next to the amazing Yamaguchi Captain America and Iron Spider. Next up we have the Mezco Dr. Doom and Wolverine, and say it with me guys, too tall. Here he is next to the Mafex Nightfall Bane and Symbiote Spider-Man. Here we have the SH Figure Arts Deadpool and Jada Toys Fei Long. And lastly, the King in Black Marvel Legends Venom and Final Swing Spidey. There's really not much to say about this figure. If you're familiar with amazing Yamaguchi, then you know what to expect from one of their figures. You get the stylized look that I know some people are not a fan of. I personally don't mind it. You'll get a good amount of accessories, and of course, you'll get some of the best articulation in the market. If you can overlook the exposed shoulder and elbow joints, you'll get possibly one of the best Winter Soldier figures there is. Amazing Yamaguchi figures have also been getting pretty popular lately, so if you ever see them on sale, it's probably best to snatch it up before they end up selling out. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. Leave a comment on what figure you'd like me to review next, and if you found this review helpful, consider leaving a like to help out the channel, and subscribe for future reviews on more figures. I've also been more active on my Instagram lately, so if you'd like to see pictures of all these figures I review plus more, make sure to go follow me there. And as always, see you guys later, and have a great time collecting.